This is 2023 equation. So this is bit simple. Comparing the last years, right? So they given the 15 transactions and they given the counter equations as well. So keep in mind you have to follow the exact equation that given in the equations and answering the equations, right? First one, land was land worth 700,000 and cash 200,000 were invested by the owner. So land increasement you have to mention under total plants and equipment and cash increase by 200 and the total you have to increase equity. Second one, goods with a list price of 1,350,000 was purchased on credit. And the trade discount that you received 50,000 was received in this respect. So trade discounts we do not record in books, but you have to deduct that trade discount from the net from the gross value. So your total list price of purchases is 1,350, but from that you have to minus that 50,000 trade discount. So your inventory should be increased by 1,300,000, and it's you purchase on credit, so which means creditors should increase by 1,300. Third one, good costing 800,000 was 4,400 on credits. So inventory should decrease by 800 and the receivables, because here you did this on credit. So your receivables increased by 1,400 and the remaining the so 800,000 worth of inventories you are selling for 1,400. So which means you are generating a profit 600. So that generate a profit you have to add to the equity. Fourth one, furniture costing 500,000 was purchased for the use of the business and 200,000 was paid in the respect and the same date and agreed to pay the balance in May 2023. So that's mean the remaining balance will go done on credit, right? So probable and given increase the total value 500, but you paid 200 cash and the payables you should add to the payables 300 remaining balance. Fifth one, good costing 20,000 purchased during the month were returned to the supplier. So inventory should be decreased by 20 and payables because you return back to your creditors. So creditors balance should decrease by 20. Sixth one, uh, the goods sold for 50,000 was received again. That was a return product. And the cost of that is 30. So your inventory should increase by 30. And receivables should decrease by 50. And the profit decrease by 20. Seventh one, paid the monthly on installment 70,000, including 15,000 interest. So that interest is an expense you should deduct from the equity. And the total amount you should deduct from the cash 70. And the capital amount that you are repaying here is 50, sorry, 70 minus 15, 55. Yes. So that 55 you should deduct from the bank of the capital amount. Ninth on, the cash was received from the trade debtors after allowing 10%. So that amount, what happened? So your land is a business carrying over 900. So probable income should decrease by 900 value. And 1,600 you should increase the cash. So 900,000 worth land you are disposing for 1,600. So which means you are generating a profit by selling your land. So that profit you should add to the ninth one. 900,000 worth cash was received from trade debtors, subjected to 10% discount. So 900,000 is the amount that you receive from the debtors, so which means that is equal to 90%. So cash decreased by 900. But the total debtors should decrease by 1,000. Oh, I mentioned here 900 decrease. So 900 increase. And the debtors should decrease by 1,000, and that discount allowed is an expense for you. So that amount you should deduct from the income. 10th one, goods costing 500,000 was purchased for cash. Simple, inventory increase and the cash decrease. 11th one, goods of the business costing 60,000 was obtained for the personal use. Stock growth. Inventories decrease and equity decrease. Easy, right? 300,000 payable to a trade creditor was settled subject to a discount of 50,000. So creditor should decrease the total 300 And when you're settling that 300, you received 50,000 discount. So that discount you should add to the equity, and which means you have to pay only 250. So 250 you should deduct from the cash. Inventory costing 100,000 was destroyed, and the insurance company has agreed to pay 80% of this cost. So that 80 is receivable. And stock totally 100 rupees. And what is the expense that you should bear? 20. So that is expense. That comes on equity. Because the total expense should be 100, while the insurance claimed 80%. So the expense that you have to pay is 20. So that is the amount that you should deduct from the 14. Operating expenses 500,000 was paid for the month of April. Simple, simple, simple. Cash should decrease by 500 and increase should decrease by. That is an expense. And the last one, depreciation of 20,000 was provided to our simple, right? So property plant and equipment should decrease by 20 and the equity should decrease by 20 as well. And yes, this is my cute post and I'm doing video classes. Streaming English and Sinhala both. So if you're seeking a new class or your friend seeking a new class, give me a call. Okay, thank you. We will meet from other video series. Right? And I already uploaded a lot of LL discussions to my YouTube channel. So take all those things and share with your friends and do comment, compliments, and questions.